Howdy, everybody. This is Sansuke here. It is another day and another week. We are back again for some Path of Champions content. Tonight, we have something I think will be interesting. As some of you guys are aware, I have gotten 2 new epic relics in the last 2 weeks. I have gotten the Rhythms of Despair, and I got Ranger's Focus. So, Ranger's Command. I'm sorry, that's the one. Ranger's Focus is Ash's passive in League. But I think that we're going to try some runs tonight, and we're going to toy around with these and see what we can kind of get out of them. So, you kind of see here I intend to do Vi, but I will do her later. So, the first run I want to do tonight is Caitlyn, and as you can see, this one is a very, very special week. This has only appeared a couple times, Switcheroo, and every time it happens, it always causes a stir because it's so funny to work with. The foe and the player are going to trade decks, and actually it's even worse this time because we have the round in kill all damaged units, which means anything that I have will probably die, and their stuff will probably die, so it's about me throwing out as many cards as possible. One thing that can really help stuff like this is equipping relics that have mostly powers. So for example, if I am Vi, for example, a lot of her stuff is not about the cards in her deck, it's about just playing a lot of cards. So she's just something that can be used here. And any kind of powers-based relics also work well here. In this case, for example, Black Shield, it doesn't matter, because it's when I play a unit. It doesn't matter if it came from my deck or theirs. And so for that reason, I actually want to try Teemo here. With 3 powers, you can see here, allies have Nightfall, give the weakest enemy 2 Gloom. This is the new one. I want to try this out here, and this feels like a good weekly to take advantage of that. Because I can play cards from the enemy deck to weaken the cards that are in my deck. Harmless Scarecrow, this is the Fiddlesticks Epic Relic. It works well by helping me get some of those mushrooms to pop. And Stack Deck, which will help me get a little bit more value. And if I remember correctly, I can buy a whole bunch of cards, put them into the Stack Deck, and then give that massive deck to the enemy, and then get their normal deck and get all the value without having the thick deck. So I think that would technically work. And then I've also heard rumors that the deck swap counts as stolen. So this would actually work very well with Teemo's 3-star that says, or 2-star, when you play a stolen card or a stolen ally strikes enemy nexus, plant puff caps in the deck. That will be very nice. And also, I can get some of my cards back with Teemo's power to get the cards back into my hand. Additionally, I think it works triple-fold because of the mercy killings, the AI is going to look at this and say, oh, I don't want to block because then I'll lose my unit. So they'll let me hit their deck with weak attacks, and then I can use that to get mushrooms rolling. So I think all this together will work very well. I've also just recently gotten Teemo to 7 stars, so that'll be fun. I do not predict tonight we will see any of the number 7 for obvious reasons. Or the number 5 on the mushrooms. I think we'll end it before then. All-out aggression sounds great, especially since I don't know what kind of stuff I'll even have in my deck. So Rally is a great place to start. Herald of the Spring. This is interesting. That means there's lifesteal and support is the big theme of the deck. So let's see. Does this count as stolen? I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. We'll see. These cards work. I can work with these. I've gotten back my Shadow Swindler. Hilarious. One thing I did fail to mention here is that I have... Oh, they are all stolen! Oh, that's so good. I do have 10 Defiance on, which is why they drew a bunch of cards, and they're going to have Fearsome and Brash as well. But I don't think that'll be a problem. They're already down to 8 cards because I had them draw half their cards, which is actually quite funny. Oh, I have Rhythms of Despair! I was like, why does everything have Nightfall? Oh, okay, let's try this out. Let's take Mama Inoki and just really kind of pepper her with a whole bunch of glue. And the pup. Oh, they didn't... What? Oh, man, I didn't get to get as many of those as I wanted. Now I'm kind of sad. Oh well, oh well. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, we'll make sure we don't get any mushrooms in our deck by giving them quick attack. And we can hit their nexus. Pump them full of mushrooms. Oh, very nice. Alright. Well, we're actually kind of close to them running out of cards already. Especially with Puffcat Proliferation re-hitting that. Let's see if we have anything. We do have an elusive. Oh, but she can't block. Oh, but she can block. Excellent. Oh, the mushroom hurts. That's fine. Alright. They have 7 cards left. And then we're applying the gloom to their deck, which is always helpful. Sure, we'll just let you do that. Oh, right, I can attack. Okay, let's go ahead and support my unit, get some lifesteal going. Can I do this in the right order? Yes, I can. There, everyone does everything. Everyone support. That's okay, that's okay. They're about to have like 30-something cards in there, 30-some mushrooms. They're averaging 5 per card, so we might actually see them deck out with 5-star now. Nope. One of the weirdest things going through the Switcheroo adventure is the fact that you gotta deal with your cards not being consistent between runs. Wow, that was 11 mushrooms on 1 card. What the heck? Alright. Win games with extra Nexus health to spare. I did it in a single game with 135 HP. Single game. Cool, just making sure my sound is still working. Okay. I want to put expensive cards into my deck that won't help them that much, so Zephyr Sage it is. Support champion, I want the least synergistic thing, so, and I don't want to give them Aurelion Soul. Lee Sin? Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, we'll give him Lee Sin. Slotbot. Extra item. Slotbot sounds fun. Let's go ahead and give them... The foe's elusive units have +1/+1. That would normally be irritating if they had more than 1 elusive card in their deck. They'll have 2, actually. They'll have Teemo and the Shadow Swindler, but we'll be fine. Fun. Go ahead, keep drawing. Yes, yes. Let's see. Room Explosion for free, because it's Pilfered Plans. We gave it -3 cost. Is that my 3-star? Oh, draw a random card. Right, this is the random card, of course. Let's get rid of one of these midden stocks. Let's get rid of their spell shield. And let's play the shady character to turn into them. Bloom them, we become them. Nice. They yoink me. That's fine. We can be elusive. We can just... Yeah, if they block me, they die. Cool. Bam. Tons of mushrooms. Let's go. 19-3. Nice. Okay, I think we've got this. Okay, they have an elusive unit. That's a little annoying, but we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and do some fumes on him. And we can get rid of this. Shroom Explosion him. There we go. And we get more cards back by doing this. Nice. And if they play a unit, I can give them Gloom. Here, have some Gloom. And just like that, I'm stronger. Perfect. This is working surprisingly well into this modifier. Give them tons of mushrooms. They have 3 per card right now. Okay, that means they discard a card and draw another one. Okay, then they draw another one. Alright, that's my first time ever getting more than 1 card off the 7-star. That was fun. Or I suppose the 6-star. Let's keep playing Nightfall cards. And that... Wow. This really does snowball. Wow. I suppose it helps that every card in my deck is stolen. So anything that hits the Nexus, anything that's a spell, all of those will automatically apply. So that is kind of inflating things a little bit. But we'll see. We'll give them a whole bunch of draw cards. Sure, draw what you want. We won't have any problems there. Shop or a power? Let's go with the shop. Arena power. Okay. This is very interesting. So Teemo Star Powers don't necessarily need his own deck. There's nice stuff in his deck, and the biggest thing is the cards that make the enemy draw. But you don't necessarily rely on them. And because of his 4-star, we're actually getting back some of our cards. Like, you know, Puffcat Puff's great. I'll take that, you know? Actually, I don't think this card counts as stolen. Yeah, it doesn't, because it says it's mine in the first place. That is very funny. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna yoink. That's fine. We can live with that. Deal 1 to a unit, so now it's damaged. Nice. They kill my Puffcat Pup, and I kill Mama Inoki, so we're good. Perfect. Jeez. I kind of feel like the stacked deck should just kind of go out the window. I'm starting to think it's not going to be that helpful. Do this so that we have Nightfall on it. We want to have as many units as possible. That's fine. We'll just block it with them. Ooh, golly. We'll block it with him. Won't be a problem though. We got this. Babbling Balladeers. Give me a few extra cards to play. And then I can keep nightfalling them. I like this. This flow of play a lot of cheap cards does fit into Teemo's arsenal very well. Like, I might entertain doing this outside of a swap your deck kind of run. It's not to say that this may be Teemo's best in slot. It's the thing with him is that he's just so strong that everything kind of works. But maybe this one is an option. Let's go ahead and just hit their Nexus here. Oh, they just let me kill him. Okay. GG. Could they? Yeah, they could have lived. Why didn't they block me? Very strange. They could have totally blocked me there. Well, I'm not going to say no. That's a free win, I suppose. But yeah, this is working. Let's see. Right, I'm looking for bad cards. Here, have a Targonian Tailstones. I know they can get Invoke and stuff off that, but it's a lot of mana to do that. Power, Sorcery, I like free mana, so we can do that. Or, actually, I'm going to go Feral Senses so that I can have more control over this deck. These unruly decks that I'm going to be dealing with. Okay, let's cut out a bad card here. Or a good card. Let's cut out a good card. I'm getting pretty tired of them playing Inoki, so I'm going to get rid of her. Okay, it's me being Jinx against them being Jinx. Man. So how's everybody doing tonight? Feel free to chip in. I'm definitely doing something kind of weird in this run, so if people have questions, I may have to answer them myself. Let's see. Let's get Flame Chompers. Okay. Take Boom Baboon. And then they play Lee Sin, but I can use Zonite Urchin to put the Flame Chompers in. Very nice. Stole this. I shouldn't do that because that's useless. If you're blocking me, it's with Lee Sin. Should have attacked with the Zonite Urchin, but that's fine. We'll work around it. They're running pretty lean on cards. And yet I'm the one drawing mushrooms. Alright, let's see. Another nice thing about taking this power is that I'm going to manage to get Rhythm Mode to spare value, because that could always be the first card I play to predict. Perfect. All my units die at the end of this turn anyway, so I might as well go out swinging. Yeah, I have more units than spells in the original deck. Nice. I can't block anything other than that. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can do. Dang, I lose most of my board here. I lose all my board, basically. But that's fine, we'll work around what we got. He's gonna die anyway, might as well make him get attacked by Lee Sin for no reason. Block this. Take that. Nailed it. Alright. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. Let's see. We get mushroomed, they get mushroomed, we all get mushroomed. It's a wonderful time. Let's predict so that we can get a card. Boom ba boom. The Time Winder will give us some value here by letting us discard the Flame Chompers to hit them and them. Therefore, both of those units will die. They're down to 15 cards or less, so we get value. I won't stand by. Played the Urchin to play the Flame Chompers as well. Might as well use this Sonic Wave that we rightfully stole. As I give a unit that already had Challenger. Oops. They're going to lose their unit at the end of the turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Unless the... No, regeneration won't kick in before then. Yeah. Cool. I have full control. Let's go ahead and predict so that we can get a unit. When we get a unit out, it won't be disadvantageous. Oro Cannon comes out, we can Jury Rig, summon the unit anyway. Let's go ahead and silence the unit this round. There we go, then we can play Mystic Shot to kill them. Nailed it. They take more damage, which is helpful to us. I'm going to play this last mono to play Jury Rig, and then we're going to attack their Nexus directly. Okay, this is working. We can play the Swindler and kill their unit with that. Okay. I'm actually quite happy with this. Go ahead, we'll take care of each other here. This is actually feeling kind of good. I'm getting more value out of this than stacked deck for sure, but I mean, I'm not playing for stacked deck. But even then it feels... Wow, 11 cards. Look at that, go ahead and draw some more. You know what, I think you should draw 1 or 2 more cards. Okay, worth a shot. Okay, Flame Chomper, go! We're just gonna keep Glooming them until they die. Here we go. Gloom, gloom. How are the runs? Howdy, darers. I am trying the 4-star weekly, and I'm trying to get value out of Rhythms of Despair, and it's actually feeling really good on Spirit Blossom Teemo. It's not that he needs it because he's Spirit Blossom Teemo, he can do whatever he wants. But the idea of getting a whole bunch of cheap units and then controlling the enemy board with it, it's working pretty well. Like, you got Rhythm of Despair today? Okay. Does that make you happy, upset? I know for a lot of people that they're viewing it as kind of the weakest of all of them, but I kind of am liking this run with it. A lot of it's probably just Teemo being Teemo, though, so... But I'm getting value out of this for sure. Okay, what's the worst one out of these three to give him? I don't like any of these. Here, heal your Nexus. That's fine. When you play Lee Sin, though, I want you to have Lee Sin, not Teemo. Let's see. Quick Draw sounds great. It's pretty whatever. You got the 6-cost spell and the Deathless one already. Okay. I'm looking forward to the 6-cost one. I don't really have that one. And so that one will be nice. I don't really need the Deathless one, so I'm kind of fine without it. When when one of the player's units strikes the foe's Nexus, grant it -2. Add 4 or less power, obliterate it instead. I'm going this way because having their deck will mean that I'll have more ways to cut power, and they're just going to let me hit their Nexus, so I'm going to get some free mushrooms. They have 29 cards. Okay, 24 cards. She Who Wonders. It doesn't seem great, but it isn't, like, horrible. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It's middle of the pack, which sometimes for Epic Runes doesn't mean a lot. Who really cares about it? Vex doesn't make use of it. Yeah, Vex doesn't make use of it. Fiddlesticks doesn't make use of it. Those are ones that kind of are like the ones that you would really think would take advantage of it. I think, and I'm going to be testing after this run, I'm going to be testing with Vi. I think Vi might have use on it. I know you're saying Heimer doesn't have room. I know Nazoric actually beat the Zoe Adventure using it on Heimerdinger. He actually used it all the way up there, and he said it was a decent time. So that I'm finding that interesting. But I do think that of all the people that I could think of, I think Vi might be the best bet to get value out of it. You saw him do it. Hit the Nexus, steal, put the mushrooms in, kill my units, it doesn't matter. They're all dead. Come on, go. Mushrooms. Oh, I actually get Spirit Blossom Teemo. That's great. Let's try this. We'll put in Teemo, we'll Nightfall, Gloom him. Nice. We want more Gloom, so we'll go ahead and Gloom him too. Let's go ahead, get more Titanic units ready. Let's attack with this, why not? They're not going to block. Heimer's one of the best users for it, but he already has very much relic space as he would like. I understand that. It makes sense to me. Because you really like defense spending on Heimerdinger. You really like... Actually, beyond that, it's really kind of freeball of what you want, to be honest. I don't think he's that pressed for space. Like, if you're running the whole Plunder plus Swain's army, that could be valuable. Like I was mentioning, we'll see about Vi. I don't know for sure. I just have a theory that if there is somebody, it might have to be her, getting the value out of it. So I'll try the 5-star adventure with her. But Spirit Blossom Teemo is actually feeling pretty good with it. Half the gimmick of his deck is that you get a whole bunch of cheap cards, but it's not like he needs it either. Teemo is super strong in his own right. There's some... Let's see, go ahead. Look at him playing so many cards, so on a turn he's not even attacking. Turn 1 Heimer, you feel like it's too good to not play Raven Army Pack Powder for. I don't think it's that necessary for Heimer once you get his 6-star. It's pretty reasonable most of the time to get extra, like a few extra turns to get him out. That I haven't seen the most need to it. I've tried it both with and without it, and I don't really run it with it right now. Let's see. I'm gonna frostbite you. Wait, I'm just gonna kill him. Yeah, I just killed that Lee Sin from full health. Oh, there we go. If you have 5-star at least. Yeah, I have 5-star. I have his full constellation built out. Yeah, I have just found a lot more value out of going, like, I run Chemtech Duplicator on him. And in a Chemtech Duplicator build, Rhythms of Despair even seems a little bit better because you're going to get 2 units instead of 1. Heck, with Heimerdinger, it's always a problem that you have too many units on the board. Without the 5-star, he's got a lot more relic space. Yeah, let's see. I actually want the opponent to draw, so if they get Teemo, here, go ahead. I don't want more cards if I don't need to, though, so I'll just take the gold. Is there anything that lets them draw? Sure, I'll take Fixer Upper, why not? They're not going to have a lot of units with Overwhelm, so I can go this way. This won't be a problem. Yeah, if you are running Heimerdinger with the pack powder plus Swain's Raven Army defense, yeah, yes, I agree completely. You really want defense spending on Heimerdinger. If he feels it's night and day with it, getting to get all those values. There is a slight thing you can also do, and I run this a lot, is my 3rd relic that I usually run with him is actually Corrupting Star Fragment. That has felt very nice because any values you get out of tech, you can just give to Heimerdinger, even if he's not tech. Wow, I stole Teemo back. Oh, wonderful. Let's see. And Corrupting Star Fragment also helps with the Heimerdinger problem, which is usually that his board is just so full. You really spend your whole turns trying to figure out how to get rid of your cards, how to replace all the cards on your deck with better ones. Man, look at that. See, with 3 mana, we killed a 6/6 unit. Not bad. I do find it funny that the cards that I start with are stolen and the cards that are theirs are not stolen. But that's what happens with Switcheroo. Let's go ahead. We can use this to get rid of that. Nice, put 4 more mushrooms in there. Yeah, this'll work. Okay. Go ahead and gloom him as well. Very nice. And we will hit him with 2 more gloom. And GG. At least I think that's GG. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. I've actually very much enjoyed Rhythm of Despair here. Teemo is somebody who will get a lot of them. A lot of these cheap units that you can play that don't necessarily need it. Star Fragment definitely is nice to feed him value. There's only 2 tech upgrades he can't get by feeding him, and those 2, if I remember correctly, are the When I Die, deal my power to the Nexus, and I guess the weird ones like turn me into Catastrophe, turn me into a sea monster. You're never gonna be elusive. Here, have a 6 cost unit. I'm gonna buy some Poros. I like a board full of Poros. Okay, what are we cutting? What do we not want them to get? I feel like it's Puffcat Puff. Is there anything that I put a lot of items on? If I put a lot of items on it, I could cut a lot. My deck is down to 31 cards. Guess you count that. You can't feed him the unyielding upgrade. Oh, okay. Oh, because you can't really kill the unit that you're eating. Interesting. But I mean, if you've already rolled the unyielding upgrade, you're not really in a position where you're that worried. Because you basically have won at that point. Okay, Caitlyn scares me a bit here because of the mercy killings and the fact that she's going to start at the round with putting more flash bombs in my deck. So everything that I play is only going to last a turn. I'm going to have to blitz them, which will be fun. I did get Caitlyn, which is nice because it's a champion. Go ahead and play that. I want to draw that. He just gains the stats and keywords, and it doesn't turn unyielding. That makes sense. Unyielding is very much... It's not a keyword. Let's see if we can kill Lee Sin. No, I don't think we can. I want to play Caitlyn too much. Or do I guess, at this point. I don't know if I do want to. They only have 20 cards left. Let's see if we can get those stats going sooner. Dang, I was hoping I'd draw a card with a mushroom on it, but oh well. They kill my veteran investigator, that's fine. I hit the Nexus with a bunch of cards. Nice. Okay, the mushrooms have been primed and ready. They now have 1 mushroom per card on average. Just under. And now, over 2 mushrooms per over 1 mushroom per card on average. Right. Feral Prescience. Oh yes, I'd like to put the card that lets me play more cards. Nice. Let's go ahead and play the Sting Officer as well. Lets me draw the Patrol Warden I just put on top of the deck. Then I can attack him with that, put him out of his misery. Okay, okay. What you're interested to see is when we get Nocturne and Diana 6-star. Yes, those are very much champions that will love Nightfall, and Nocturne does definitely seem like basically it seems like Nocturne was made for this relic preemptively. Like, you just look at everything he is, where it's like, cut their power, be fearsome, be Nightfall, and it's like, well, here's a card that's Nightfall and lets you spam units and lets you weaken them so they can't block you. Sure, let's go ahead and get a card out of their deck. And Rueful Prayful Prankster. I'm seeing some crazy value out of this. And now I think I might just have a chance of winning here if they just get unlucky. Okay, they didn't get unlucky. Now they're about to get unlucky, though. They're not going to have a lot of cards left to avoid drawing mushrooms on. Not that it matters, because I'm about to win without needing it, because they're about to die by deck out. Not by deck out, but by getting hit. Let's see. Here we are. I think I'll gloom them again. Piltover's Finest. Let's go ahead and just keep going. Keep this gravy train a-rolling.
Scoping the area.
GG. Okay. Honestly, I was getting value out of this. This didn't feel as bad as I thought it would at first glance. I think this is definitely enough that I'll probably take Rhythm of Despair, Spirit Blossom Teemo into other adventures to see how it works. Just for kicks and laughs, of course. Diana has a decent chance of getting Reverse Leona 6, where she doubles Nightfall triggers. Makes sense. Nocturne probably gets pushed harder into Fearsome than Nightfall. I feel like Nocturne would also get Nightfall. I feel like we already have Elise who was Fearsome as well, but now she's also Spiders. And I could see Nocturne just as well going into that. We got Glory level 9, and we finished our 10 Defiance run as well, which should mean we get some extra value there too. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to give Rhythm of Despair a little more work on Teemo. Because that actually was kind of fun. Let me just make sure I got my Defiance Glory here. Yes, I did. Excellent. Okay. That was Spirit Blossom Teemo. Let's look at Vi. Now that we're ready. This is the first and third relic are already something I tend to run on Vi. I run Black Shield because I feel like she goes very wide, and this helps her protect her units, but mostly herself. And then Cease and Desist, her signature relic for a reason. It's very good on her. Summoning her in, getting a free attack, getting a free level up. All of that works really nicely. And then I'm going to put... what I usually did was run something like Spectral Scissors on Vi. Now that I've got her 6-star, where she'll level up her power very quickly. She doesn't need that 2 extra power. And I think I'm gonna find myself needing to copy units less. Now that I have her 6-star, where a lot of my cards in my hand will get big, I want to try Rhythms of Despair here as well. Where her whole gimmick is playing a whole bunch of cards for cheap. And so, if that's the case, let's go ahead and take advantage of it by glooming the enemy. So we are looking into this adventure. The foe has the attack token, they summon a Powder Monkey, and when the foe summons a unit, grant it +2 and 2, and the standard Deadly. So let's see how we can take advantage of the relic here. Righty. Deep Cuts, Lethality, Reap Essence. I feel like Lethality is a pretty nice power to have for Vi because she has Impact, she has units, she has a few smaller ways to hit you like mushrooms, so I feel like I'll get value out of Lethality. Against Zoe, you ran Searing Brilliance and Deck of Destiny. The amount of utility and extra draw you get is oh so nice for her. Those would be great if I had either of those. I actually don't have either of those relics. So my options for Vi, when it comes to draw, are like Gravedigger Spade, which I actually do run on her sometimes. It's Gravedigger Spade is an option. I am looking for Searing Brilliance. I am not trying to avoid it. If I see it in the Glory store, I am getting it. I have saved Glory just for it. Okay, let's see. What's the order I need to do this in? I can use the Poro Cannon to discard a card and use that to get 2 Poros. Searing is such an insane pickup. Yes, it is. I understand it and I believe it. I just don't have it. Searing Poro will work. Let's see. And as for Deck of Destiny, that one's cool as well. It could work pretty well. Maybe that would work pretty well on Nautilus as well. That does sound fun on him. Let's see. And I'll just attack their Nexus with this Poro. That way I keep a few blockers for next turn. Profiteer's going to hurt me a little bit, but that's fine. Let's see. Don't tell me they're going to attack me straight up. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's use the Poro Cannon to get another blocker. We'll get rid of a Poro to get 2 more. Play the Eager Apprentice to draw, spell, and to bloom units. We can use Gotcha to kill the Powder Monkey. We can use the Poro to block him. And we'll just let the other one hit my Nexus because they have Overwhelm and Quick Attack, so it's not even like I'm getting any value. Nautilus also feels like he has a little relic space. Let me think of what I run on him. I run Starforged Gauntlets because I'm a wimp. I run Stack Deck because he is the Stack Deck champion. What's the third card I run on him? Oh, I run the Beast Within. Yeah, that all kind of tracks that he has very little relic space. Keep buffing. Alright, they hit my Nexus. I hope they had fun because now the time for fun is over, and they will now face the full wrath of Vi. She is such a misfit. Let's go. Alright. And that's good value. GG! Looks like they don't have anything to deal with. Bam, 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 bam. So, Darers, are you a person that is suffering from a crippling Searing Brilliance addiction since you have it? If you are, there's people you can talk to. Starforge is needed, especially with the 6-star, since it scales the max mana. Yes, it is very nice for Nautilus to start with 4 mana, and it just like any champion that is up in that cost index. Let's see. Yes, I'd like to refill spell mana. That's a great card to play. Let's see. Let's find cheap units. That is the opposite of a cheap unit, but it is something I would like to have, because that's lifesteal. Oh, wow, and that's double Aurelion Soul. That is kind of nice. No, don't fall for it. Okay. This is a cheap card, this is a cheap card, and it's one I could get a lot of value out of, and it gives me some control, so we'll do that. Chamber of Renewal, Spells Chest. I can handle the Savage Mystic. Go. Let's see. Gotcha can go back in the deck. I'll draw a bunch of cheap cards because of her 2-star. Nice. Okay. I would like to play you because you're cheaper. His own relic seems like it's very nice with the 6-star because it's on summon, and his 6-star ignores if you already have a champ out as long as you have mana. Oh, are you talking about Nautilus? I don't think his relic is that necessary on him. I know it hurts every time a champion can't run their own signature relic, but I just feel like I don't think Nautilus needs it. I feel like he has a lot of power even without it, especially if you're running stacked deck. Like, if you don't have stacked deck, his relic would be more valuable. But once you get stacked deck, it just goes crazy. Let's go ahead and attack with Hearse and him so that I can damage the Nexus and get an extra spell mana back. You don't have his relic because it doesn't seem great. Yeah, it doesn't seem that good, sadly. Let's save this for next turn so that I can use it to start putting out some blockers. Let's go get rid of Homecoming. And then I want to also get rid of one of these Poros for another set of Poros. Getting to deep feels very awkward at times. You just get a draft for draw. That's the big way to handle Nautilus. If you draft for draw, things will get a lot better. Yeah, sure, I'll just take 9 damage this way. Not bad. Right, more Poros. More Gloom. Yeah! More Gloom! I am seeing some value here, too. Let's go ahead and have Vi go ahead. It's time for her to do what she's got to do. Nice. Oh no, my whole board and all... Oh, they just got rid of landmarks. Hilarious. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and let Vi die in exchange. Bam, bam, bam. GG! My Nautilus run against Zoe was utterly insane. I had Echo as my support, and I had great items on my time trick, like discard an enemy card. So I was just perpetually drawing cards, discarding the enemy's cards, and getting deep super fast. It was wonderful. The playable draw you find on him is usually very underwhelming. You get the Charlatan, Fishmonger, you get the Brash, the better, the one that you have to discard 2 cards and then you draw 2 cards. Those can be nice, but you really are just looking to draft for either a Piltover champion or a Bilgewater champion so that you can get a lot of draw. Oh, why'd I go after this for the Spell Shield? I have Black Shield. Oh, well. Here, Vi, have a second Spell Shield. Here's what we run with Nautilus was basically Sivir sits there and makes a lot of trash units, gain infinite stats from deep and other keywords. Okay, I can believe that. Once I got good draw on my Nautilus, though, it was such a fun run of just going up, smacking them with big units on turn 2 to 3. And weirdly enough, with something like Nautilus, you actually can put a lot of items on your support champion and it doesn't feel bad. Because you're tossing most of your cards anyway, and you toss the cards that aren't champions. So your Nautilus, you're actually much more likely to find them than you'd think, even if there's not a lot of them in your deck. So I did find that actually working quite well in my favor. I should have played that in a different order, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and use Poro Cannon. I don't need 2 Vise. Let's go. Tons of gloom. Alright. Here we are. Let's go ahead and hit the Nexus with 1 unit. We'll give up the Dancing Droplet to hit their Nexus for 2 damage. Bam! That's right, think about that next time. Yeah. Let's go ahead and draw a whole bunch of cards. Or play a bunch of cards, I mean. Let's see. Die. Block. Die. Okay. There we go, we saved most of our Nexus health. And all it cost us was our full board. But because we're Vi, we don't actually have a problem. We can play a ton of cards from what we got left here. We're gonna prank them because it's funny. Let's see. Go ahead and play the Astute Academic. And with that, we will kill their Bandle Commando so we can attack the Nexus with cheap elusive units that we have. Vi's already ready to level up. Wow! Oh, wow. I didn't realize that wasn't their strongest card. I was like, oh no, the Mirror Mage is going to tank this hit. But somehow I had missed that the Yordle Squire was as powerful as it was. Hilarious. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and end the game before we have any problems. Oh wow. Look at them go. Are they going to be able to kill me? Nope. Alright. GG. They actually killed my Vi without her doing anything. Oh well. That went well, that went well. Okay. Yeah. This is also working well, actually. Recall an ally. Cost 3 less. Next ally you play is equal to less cost. Cost 0 instead. Or I could just do the Witch. Draw a few extra cards. Get a little extra power in my hand. Let's see. That's an extra draw spell. Might as well pick that. Slow and Steady. What are my slow spell options? I have... No? Homecoming isn't slow. I don't have a single slow card, so this is awful. That, on the other hand, is great, because most of my hand will become Titanic. Oh, it's Anivia as the mid-boss. Ugh, I'm sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit there. We'll work our way through this. I think I gotta get rid of Homecoming. It's too expensive. I want a deck full of 1 costs. If I could get something like... No, there's nothing that really makes your hand that cheap on turn 1. I was hoping to get something like your spells cost 1 less, but that for units, I was like, that doesn't exist because that'd be busted. Let's see. Okay, we got a pretty strong starting hand here. A lot of 1 costs. We have a little extra mana to start with as well because of the Anivia. And we're going to Gloom Anivia to death, hopefully, which will be funny. Poro Cannon, we'll get rid of Young Witch. Okay, now my board is super full of cheap units. Gloom! Gloom! Now we just play a lot of elusive units. so that we can hit their Nexus several times. Go. At least we have Anivia down to a very weak level. Bam, bam. Okay. She's already down to 37 health. That's not a ton. I could kill their grandfather, Rumol, using Vi, which is unfortunate because I'd rather she get a little more power, but I'd also rather save that 15 health that he's going to hit my Nexus with instead. I can play one or two cards. Let's see. Let's see what I get. I don't think she's going to open attack. Yeah. Well, now I have to attack to get rid of that unit, because that unit is way too powerful, and I don't want them lifestealing off me.
That's how we do it.
The benefit... Oh no, my Vi! What do you mean? Okay.
Safety first.
Well, this is awkward.
This one's trouble.
Alright. We'll save most of our Nexus here. We'll still take a decent amount, though. But that's fine. We got a Vi back. We got a Vi back. Okay, why are you guys cheap? Oh, Sigil of the Storm. Hilarious. Might as well.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
Awesome. Alright, let's gloom them up a little, boys. Make them sad. Look at Anivia getting smacked around a little. Actually, I don't think I want to play Vi. No, I don't. I'd like to play Vi, but I don't think it would actually help me that much. Instead, I can hit their Nexus here. Kill them. Yep, that was the play. Go ahead and make sure they have one less card they can play. I don't like that. Destiny's Call.
I think not.
GG.
Let's go, people.
So even to get something like Nivea, where she actually played some big units, I was still able to get value out of Rhythm of Despair by controlling some of their weaker units, so they had to spend their stronger units blocking other things. Interesting. This is kind of working really well, actually. Like, for someone that's free to play, and they don't have Vi's Epic Relic, or they don't have, like, Searing Brilliance or Deck of Destiny, like was mentioned earlier, I think that this is a very good option for you. What do I want? Do I want to heal, or do I want to Stargaze? I'm greedy, so I'm gonna go Stargaze. The right play was probably the healing node to cut a card, but I like Stargazer. I don't want you. I do want you. Great, double Vi. Let's see how this will work. I think... yeah, this should be fine. Let's go ahead, use Poro Cannon, get rid of a Young Witch in order to get 2 extra Poros. What do I want to play? I want to play a Forge Chi. No, I don't. I want to play Poros. And other elusive units so that I can hit the Nexus. Let's keep going. Something very nice about Gloom that is often overlooked is that it's the best way to handle regeneration units. Because look, that thing has 5 health now, not 12, 13. It can't do nothing about it. Wow, that's a very strong barrel. Anyway. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Well, already has 10 power. Very nice.
I go wherever the waves take me.
Let's go and play the Eager Apprentice.
I learned that in class.
That's great. They don't have the room for it anyway. Let's discard one of these 3 Vi's. Don't need 3 of them. And I'm going to go ahead and let them attack. So that I can fill the board with Poros after this. And gloom what's left. Now the first thing I'll do is get rid of that monkey idol, which would be great. Nice. Let's go ahead and play Forge Chief. And we'll play the Dancing Droplet. I mean, look at that. We've controlled their whole board surprisingly well. Voila. It does help I've had perfected mana flow, of course. I would be very off to not acknowledge that. Here we go. Get him by. Very nice. Did I pick the power at the beginning that when my units kill a unit, give them +2/+2? No, I picked lethality. Okay. Thought I saw her heal 2 first. Oh, because I drew a card. Right. Alright, GG. Alright! We're getting value. Awesome, awesome. This is actually working quite well. No. We could do better. Sure. Okay, Stargazer. Show me the money. Show me something funny. Sure. Spin refill mana. I like free mana. Because I want to play as many cards as humanly possible anyway. Enfeebling Strike. Beautiful! Alright. Champion item sounds great to me. Is it Caitlyn is the final boss? No, it's Elise. I thought it was about to be funny that I could take Vi and punch Caitlyn in the face. Nice. Don't want that. Put that back in there. Let's see. Double Grandfather Fey. Is he supposed to have 2 of those? He has Staunch Defender on it, and he has that power that just says Summon Me. That's so funny. Okay. That'll work.
Come on, people, let's make tomorrow today.
If I were a magician, where would I go?
Dang, they have an elusive unit too. That's so much. So many Grandfather Fays. But we'll just keep blooming them and it won't matter.
This way, go!
I think she lives. I think. Unless they block with him, I guess. Yeah, they can block with him.
Let's go, people.
Nice, that's fine, that's fine. Not my best hand to start with here, by the way. All the 2 costs are here. But it does mean most of my 1 costs are to be drawn very soon.
I taste purple.
Okay. Perfection. Let's use Poro Cannon. Get some cheap cards in our hand. Get elusive blockers.
You like magic?
Let's use him to kill that. I should have swapped it and had him kill the Tasty Fade folk, but that's fine. Okay. Cheaper. We need cheaper.
Wild hearts should run free.
Wonderful. Play a nice chunky veteran investigator. Nice astute academic.
All about this.
And we've CC'd most of their board into oblivion.
Too slow.
Okay. We can recall him to make that unit vulnerable.
A whisper in the woods.
Play him again now with Nightfall. Let's play Vi.
Have you written that report?
We need to make sure we kill this tasty Fey folk before he can lifesteal more. Nice, nice. Oh, their hand was full. Hilarious. And we'll go ahead and kill their last sport card in their hand. Nice. Or nice, last card on their board. GG. Okay. Oh, I accidentally dealt less damage than I could have if I had just recalled the Poro. That's fine. GG. All the same. Okay. I am very much enjoying this.
Knockout.
Yeah. Excellent. Hitting their Nexus for free sounds great. They'll be elusive. She at least has very few elusive blockers. Double Vi sounds funny, but it's not good because my board is going to be too full to play it. I like the Iceborne Gauntlet, but I'm about to attack that unit, so not a problem. Let's reroll. Free attack is ironically already a weaker version of Cease and Desist, so let's play Excavator's Charge so that she can get enough HP to do stuff. Alright, we'll cut a card here. Let's see, something expensive. Have I felt like I've been getting good value out of Gotcha? Yeah. If anything, Chumpawampa. No, Chumpwumps, I'm just not drawing them. I think Chumpwumps is actually really good for this strategy because I can get the zero-cost Mushroom Cloud with her Constellation upgrade, and then use that to activate all the Nightfall on cards on a later turn. But I don't need that because I have the Lux power to refund mana. So I can play a better spell than the Chumpwumps Mushroom Cloud. Sorry, I had to talk myself through that, guys. Let's see. Okay, Elise is always a slight problem because she's going to fill my deck with 13 spiders, and I've been cutting cards this entire run like an idiot. Now they put in a whole bunch of those. That is fine. We will live. I have to say, I am very happy that my power to draw 2 cards that cost 2 or less happened before her power to put 13 horrors in my deck. If that had happened in the reverse order, I'd have been incredibly salty. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of Poros. Let the Gloomining of the Elise board begin.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
We need to get them even gloomier. More.
Remember, we're the ones who make progress happen.
That's an egg.
More.
Quite the
Kill their unit. If they block him, then they die. Excellent. They didn't even block him. Avory Quick Scout. Get him again. We gotta keep glooming them. Keep on glooming.
Down from the trees.
Yeah, sure. Let's just open swing. Minus that one Poro.
Please, I have connections.
We'll take out as much as we can. And because we have Enfeebling Strike, we've taken care of some of their deck. We can go ahead and kill Elise, which means that they run out of a lot of steam because now they can't get free Fearsome Challenger on all their minions. We can get Vi stronger. Let's go ahead and play Poro Cannon, getting a free refund. We're getting rid of one of these cheap Poros to get a better one. Avory Blade Scout can attack their Nexus, kill their elusive unit. Nice. Now we just start playing cards to be fun. More power, more power. Okay, we can cut that and then make it so that they die to this. We'll kill him with that, and then we'll just block these two. We'll still take like 12 damage. That's fine. That's fine. Let's refill the board. More Poros, more Poros.
Back to egg.
This is feeling like I'm making Vi into a control champ when I'm supposed to be a beat them with your bare hands champ. So I just dealt 6 damage for 3 mana. Oh no, they drew an Arachnoid Horror. That's fine.
Officer J.S. Hospital.
Oh my gosh, all the cards I'm drawing are helping them.
Have you
That's alright, the game's over.
3 eyes. Twist your body.
Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Look at that, another spider.
Lady Elite?
And GG.
Hush, my sweet. It'll be over soon.
Shh, here you go, Elise. When I see a spider, I have no choice but to smash it. Nice! Okay! This was actually really nice. I felt a ton of value out of Rhythms of Despair this run. And I think that was genuine value. That was really nice. Having tons of units to play and spam on the board meant that I had tons of control. I could make every mana past the first into damaging the enemy effectively. And yes, you would like to gloom the strongest units instead of the weakest, but I got so much good value out of Rhythms of Despair. I would actually recommend it. I'm going to keep experimenting a little bit with it on the side, but I think that was actually very nice. Yeah. Alrighty, that is enough on the Rhythms of Despair for today. I did get another one that I want to work with, and that is the Ranger's Command. +1 and quick attack. Round start, if you have the attack token, grant a random ally scout. And then I am running this with Succubus Brand and Disciple of Shadows so that I can kill units. Now, I'm actually going to change Disciple of Shadows to something else because I don't really want to kill my Poros. So I'm going to give my units a bunch of keywords. I think I'm going to run Spirit of the Buru. And that, what I can do basically is play Yuumi instead of attaching her. Try to give her cards, and then get whoever gets big, the Succubus Brand will make husks that get big, and then with Spirit of the Buru, both my Poros and my husks will have Overwhelm, Quick Attack, and Fury. So I can use the husks to give those stats to bigger units as well. Normally, you would like something like Victor's Hex Core for Yuumi, but this week's 6.5 star has Broken Blade. So because everything would cost 2 more every time I play it, basically Hex Core becomes useless after 2 turns. So we're going to try not running it. Here we go. And I've never ran this build before. This one's fully experimental, but I've seen people running with it and they have fun, so I don't want to be alone. I want to have fun too. Hold them off is going to be super nice because I feel like I'm surely going to mess up. For example, I see an Ornn down the road, and if Ornn gets played, I am really in trouble until they have mini morph. Alright. I'd like to play Yuumi, but I can't quite yet, so I want to get my units bigger first. Let's go ahead and that. The nice thing about not running Gale Force, instead running Ranger's Command, is that I can get Scout on a unit without having to worry about equipping Yuumi. So I am going to go ahead and buff my Scout unit. Very nice. I can use this to kill some of their board. I can use it to kill even more of their board. Oh, they also have quick attack. This is great. They don't have any more units. I could just go ahead and play the Poro Fly to get a free attack in as well.
Ready, Hammer?
Oh, dang, I missed it. There we go. We'll go ahead and kill that. We'll go ahead and kill that. Which means he can block me with one of these, but he can't kill my units. Cool. And now Yumi will come out. I get stronger. I start getting husks. This will all start coming together.
I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
And in round. Yumi gets strong.
I go where you go.
Now I have 2 units with Scout. That's also something that I'm not used to. Although I am noticing that I'm not quite having what I like.
Ready, Hammer?
Let's see. With Scout, I can kill you, and I can kill nobody else. Scout. Scout. And Yumi comes in. Curtains. Actually, if I use this... This Poro will buff this Poro, which will kill that. Oh, it doesn't have Challenger. Dang. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill as many of their blockers as we can then. Actually, let's block that one. Why not? Show me what you got. Dang. Is that 6 damage? Dang, it kills my Poro and I can't do anything about it. Oh well.
You want it? I'll weld it.
Go ahead and buff my units with Faded. Swole Squirrel is funny, so why not? Okay. There's a Faded unit. Finally. Alright. Let's make as Zoe's power or Yumi's possible. Stronger as possible. And now they don't want to fight me. Very nice. My whole board's nice and strong. We can end the game here. Scout. Bam bam. Okay. So, turns like 3 to 5, this can be better with the Scout on more than one unit, but it also can be worse because I don't have the Victor Sec score. That's great. Give an ally with an attachment the stats keywords of its attachment and move into another ally. Yes, that's a double Faded activation and a Brainworm. So that is a no-brainer of a choice. Oh, this is another good Faded support because it buffs my Mountain Goat, and I get gifts from Beyond, and Aphelios is a decent unit. Yes, 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 yes. Spell Shield on units is wonderful. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get there. Brewed a cup of tea for the first time in a long time. And it is not good cold, like lukewarm. Alright. Let's go ahead and buff up one of our Poros.
Got this from a side quest.
Ah! My Scout unit, you monster.
Yeah, and even bigger weapon.
Now they must die.
Ready, Hammer?
For they have irked me.
I would not want to be you.
Die. Nice. Luckily I have enough mana that if I really am desperate next turn I could just... Did he summon Shiraza the Blade? Did I miss that? Oh, he summoned a unit from his deck at the round start. Awkward. I don't really have a way to handle it, so what I'm going to have to do is wait for them to attack, then mini-morph them. Then I can block and take care of what I gotta take care of.
Defensive
There we go. Alright, if I had blocked those, they would have killed my units, so... Alright, now I have Scout again. Let's go ahead and play Yuumi.
Lead the way, Book. Wait, you've been following.
Going to be a Gatos trophy!
We
Buffer Mountain Goat. I can attack because nothing on this board can handle me. Attack again because nothing on this board can handle me. I want a unit dead, and who will it be? It will be you. Oh, there's my challenger. Sorry. Oh, then yeah, I want you dead. Unfortunately, I can't really attack with Yuumi. She only... yeah, it's round start. Yeah, these will work for now.
Let's do this.
Go ahead. Perfect. I can buff my units more now. Not gonna lie, so far I'm not getting the most value out of Succubus Brand.
I give you muscles!
Oh man, she does double damage to the Nexus. Oh, that's so bad.
You're not a hero, right?
Yeah, so that doesn't even really save me much value.
Off, baddies.
Ooh, and then if I block that, then she dies. I think I just have to take a big hit. And then I can know next turn that I'll be a lot stronger. And I can use Severum to get back my health.
Be a Gatos trophy!
We spoke about this.
Yes.
We march as one.
Excellent.
An
Okay.
unstoppable force.
Severum is going to buff my units enough that I don't have any problems anymore. My whole board has Elusive. Or has a Scout, which is wonderful. Okay, sure.
From darkness, light.
Wonderful. Sharesies. Give the attachment to Aphelios. And we will give Overwhelm to this Poro because I like him. Perfect. Okay. Well, just like that, I'm going to get all my health back. In fact, let's do it like that. Because I want to get 2 hits off on their Nexus.
Time to prowl.
Bam, bam. And now we attack to win.
Believe, Aphelios.
I was dumb. I should have put the bloodthirst, the lifesteal onto Aphelios, because he has the bonded bucklers. I'm still getting used to a lot of dealing with 6 stars after the Zoe adventure came out and gave me way too many 6 stars that I am still unfamiliar with some of them. Alright. But we managed to recover a decent chunk of our health back, which is good. Spring Gifts is going to be nice because I can fully heal my units that aren't the ones that have regeneration. So that's a no-brainer there. And getting Spell Shield on Yuumi is also a no-brainer. Oh, right, this isn't the Survey of the Architecture. This is the place where I can get rid of cards. I like all those cards. I don't need to heal, so I'll get to put Quick Attack on someone. Sure, Aphelios, take Quick Attack. Alright, let's buff them up. The Ranger's Command is giving me value, it feels like, because I am definitely enjoying all of these extra scouts that aren't just the single unit. Normally with Zoe, with Yuumi, you only have one unit with Scout. But I can have several here, and that does feel nice. Attach. We want to make you as strong as possible, which is great news. It's also basically best in slot Poro.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
We can kill that without any problem. Bam, bam.
Party members
Cool.
down.
Alright. Go, Yuumi, go. Darkness. That's fine. You can deal 8 damage to me. I can accept that.
I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
So if they attack, which they will... Uh-oh, better protect Yumi. Double Barrier, go. Xerxes is a wonderful card to have here because it works for both of them. Now they don't want to attack, that's fine.
I go where you go.
Yumi has Scout and the Poro has Scout. How lovely. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Aphelios in here.
2 steps.
But I don't want to Aphelios to die. So I'll wait.
Rambunctious fool!
Alright. Send my Poro, that's fine.
Are you any good at chin scritches?
We finally killed our first unit. We are several fights in, and I have already lost my first Poro. My first dude by being dumb. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Now I have another Husk. I've got my second Husk. And now the fun stuff is supposed to be that this Husk now grows to be a 12-10 Husk, and any card I play becomes an extra 12-10. I really don't want that guy to attack my Nexus, so here you go. At great personal cost, I will accept this. Let's see, we'll go ahead and buff Yumi up even more. Now my board is very strong. If they attack, they'd be pretty foolish. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That hurt a ton. That's fine, that's fine. We'll work around it. Let's go ahead. Severum is the lifesteal gun. So I could try to kill him. I'd like Severum, please. Then I'll play this. Get the Severum. Go ahead, stun me, that's fine. I have a ton of power. Put this on Severum so that I can attack with lifesteal and get all my health back. Excellent. That's 36. Yeah, you know what, at this point I might as well just go ahead and end. 36 health back is enough. I think that's basically full health, if not. Yeah, it's full enough health. I think I only had 78 max. But 73 is more than enough, then my natural regen put me either close to 80 or I'll be at max. Oh, perfect, they blocked. Never mind, even better. Yeah, okay, I was at max health. Hilarious. Go ahead, block me. I get a second Husk. The value out of this Husk is nice. And now we play fun stuff.
Those we care for reflect our love.
Look at that. I just made the unit into a massive unit. And then Yumi's 6-star will go into overdrive because now at the beginning of the turn, my units will become this 43-41 unit instead. 43-41, everybody. Hilarious. And now we're looking at a wonderful GG here.
Out of the springs.
You will sing.
Hopeless, honestly.
You will shut.
Okay, round start. If you have the attack token, grant random ally scout. Okay. GG. Close. Very nice, though. Okay, next up is going to be Ornn. Very scary if he gets to play Ornn, because I still don't have a ton of value. Give me just 1 second. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and put Overwhelm in. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Let's buff something. Let's get rid of stone stackers. You're useless.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent.
Here we go. Okay. Sorry, one of my good friends is streaming right now. I hadn't seen him in a while, so that was nice. All right, Mountain Goat, maybe. Do. Let's see.
Good. He would have.
Okay.
It's nice. Could be nicer.
What are we looking at here? We're gonna look at buffing. Yeah. I want to end before they have a chance to be crazy, so I'm gonna use Quick Quill. Get this unit as big as humanly possible. Okay. No, I want to do this.
Got this from a side quest. Bertha, please tell us the story.
The spirit of the mountain was working at his forge.
Yes, okay, we have buffed her enough that we can use her to kill a unit at the next attack. Let's see.
Ready, Hammer?
Okay, what are you gonna block me with? You gonna give up a unit? No, they actually let me hit him as much as possible. Let's go.
I will tell you.
Okay.
About his fiery breath, Bertha.
Awesome. So, I'm in a little danger here. But I'm not in deep doo-doo. So, let's prank them. Make them so they can't play their time and dedication. Big value out of that. And then we can either play Yuumi or Aphelios. Let's play Yuumi.
We're off on a new adventure.
Right. Yes, I know you're gonna kill my Yuumi now. Because I didn't think things through! Alright. That's fine. This is just an opportunity for me to grow as a person, you know? Ah! Okay. First things first, let's get a Poro in. The Papercraft Dragon might be secretly low-key important later. Let's go ahead and play Aphelios so that we can get... Perfect! This is huge. Okay, when he plays Ornn next turn, I'll be able to stun him. Fish fight, very annoying. I lose my scout, and I lose my quick attacker, which is annoying but tolerable. We can hit him here with scout. Let's go ahead and kill another one of their units using the quick attack and challenger combination. Where'd it go? I killed... Oh, let's kill this one. Way stronger unit. Yeah. I mean, what else am I looking to do at this point? I want to weaken their stuff, I guess. Go. Okay. Alright. Oh, he just got the Ornn early. No. If he... Well, actually, hold the phone. He didn't get to put a equipment on and get his stats doubled. But I still want to stun him because I don't want him to do whatever he's going to do with his attack. Play a massive ram and it hurt me. So, still important to do that. Let's go ahead and protect one of my units. Let's go ahead and protect the unit with Scout.
The craft sings.
Okay. And they don't have any overwhelm, so it doesn't matter. Cool. We got this. I'm honestly just going to let him hit me. And I'll just take what units I can take. Okay. We're fine.
Temper the steel, strengthen the metal.
Wordplay. Very good.
Okay. They're running out of units at least. But my board is still struggling a bit. Do I dare open up an opportunity to get controlled and in exchange win the game? Yes. Oh, it paid off. Woo! Okay. We've got this. Let's see.
Is yours.
That's fine. That was almost bad.
Failures.
Okay, all my units with Scout say yeah. Yeah. Alright. Now that they've weakened their board, I can kill them, their units with Scout. GG! Alright! We got past Ornn. We've done this. Okay. Woohoo! That was close. Okay. Alright. Man, that was rough. But we managed to work our way through it. Let's go ahead and give Elusive to Yuumi so that she can attack freely. Can't stop, won't stop, wing stop. The best power for 6-star Yuumi. The reason that you really want it on Yuumi is that her 6-star power, which is really strong, only lasts a turn. Round start. Grow all allies to the strongest allies stats this round. But because it's a round start and it's only this round, now that I have can't stop, won't stop, it makes it permanent. So everybody on the board will have their full power, and I don't have to worry about losing health on units or keeping my main unit alive. My board, as long as one unit survives, just kind of propagates. So we're gonna we're gonna take advantage of that. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can get stuff like Quick Quill. Dang, worth a shot. All right, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get Yuumi out onto the field. Yeah.
Lead the way, Book. Wait, you've been following me? Time to prowl.
Oh, I really hope that my units get there. No, they won't. That's so unfortunate.
These springs are for healing, not swimming.
Let's go ahead and just hit them with this. I think I'm going to lose these 2 Poros, unfortunately. Yeah, I lose them before it happens. Dang.
Carve a path.
Let's go ahead and get Yuumi stronger. No, let's go and play a Poro.
Remember your lessons?
Teach me again, just to be sure.
And
Yeah, whatever.
I have to bait them to do what they want to do, which is attack Yuumi, so I can then... Let's see, what do I want to block with? I will block that, I guess. Then we will just have that unit die. Perfect. Okay.
Need a new shield, buddy?
Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and fully heal Yuumi. so that I can get stronger. And my whole board will be 9/6s. I believe my 6-star power will activate before their power now. Yes. Because the way it works is that it considers the person with the attack tokens turn first, then the person without. So that's why on the previous turn, it killed my units, but on my turn, it didn't kill my units first. Let's go ahead and play this to pick our weapon. And then we will play Aphelios to capture that scout onto him, which is great.
The brighter my light,
Okay.
the stronger your shadow.
The unfightful
Alright.
I fought for
Now,
you.
I do believe that at this point, I have completely wrestled control from the enemy. I say that, but I know full well that I'm about to lose Aphelios, aren't I, if I attack with him. But such is life. They're going to give up a unit in exchange for this, I
War
think.
teaches us all. Every scar a lesson.
No, they're not.
Springs.
Okay. Yes, this will work. No, it won't. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Yumi, I'll have to attack on her own.
I go where you go.
Okay. Ugh. Now he fully healed, right? So he didn't die.
War teaches us all.
Oh, I have got to kill those guys.
Chin scritches.
The great
Why would you kill your own unit like that? Oh, I mean, don't interrupt your opponent when he's making a mistake, I guess.
I love a man.
Heard it all before.
Let's go ahead. Play the goat. We can kill him. Is there anybody weak enough to take a hit? Perfect. We can do this.
Shoo!
I'm not liking what I'm about to do, but I can afford it.
Need a new shield,
Barely.
buddy? I go where you go.
Like, I am living life on the edge at this moment. And I am fully banking on this lifesteal giving me it all back. Okay, who has Scout? Okay.
Are you any good at chin scritches?
If they have a way to damage their unit, I lose. And I just have to accept that.
To serve the greater good.
Okay. Now begins the fun.
Looking for a hero for
Okay.
hero.
Don't have a way to attack your unit.
Wheel of War turns ever onward.
Yes. Yes. Live, my Nexus, live!
Try to understand.
Oh my gosh.
You don't.
Okay. What else can I do to really add some oomph into here? Yumi's got buffed. That's cool. Let's go ahead and put this on Yumi so that she gets stronger. And let's go ahead and protect him because he could use it. Okay.
Shiny, just gotta be way strong.
Now I get to have the immense joy of wailing on the opponent a little bit here. Yes!
Find a new best
We did it! We survived.
What's up?
That's fine. Damage me all you must. I lose one of my units. That's fine.
I go where you go.
Alright.
Need a new shield, buddy?
So, they have a lot of health, but I have way more health, way more power. So, everything works out all hunky-dory.
Are you any good at chin scritches? I go where you go.
Perfect, I'll take that. Thank you for the free
Finder,
husk.
I love a man in style.
Go ahead and buff up Yumi a bit more.
it's got +1 to awesome.
And we will buff up a unit that has lifesteal on it. Just keep getting stronger. And this turn will be GG. I should be fine. Go ahead, hit me for a little bit. So by doing this, I can move it to another unit like this. Give them both barrier.
I go where you go. No backing down.
And that is a GG. After I, of course, kill half their board. Right. Who else wants Overwhelm? Oh, everybody on the board has Overwhelm. Oh, boy.
I'm ready.
Mustn't linger.
G to the G. I went from 1 health to full. Let's go. I am loving Lifesteal. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I mean, that's a lifesteal, but that's also a mini morph at 2 cost, and that is too good to deny. Poros. I would love to buy more Poros. Now we get to figure out what kind of power we want on our Poros. Sure, I'd like Elusive. That'll be fun. But I don't want to buy many of these because only the ones that are really, truly wonderful. Extra mana's good. I'll buy 1 of each. Those 3 items are too good to pass up. I did buy the power, right? Oh, thank God. Okay. This goes against everything that Yuumi stands for, so let's reroll. I do not want my enemy having that. That is near best in slot, so we are going to take that. Hell yeah. Solitary Monk or a shop. At this point, I just want to cut cards. What I have is solid. I have a very strong base. I have a ton of Poros. We don't need any more help. So let's keep pushing. Let's see, you got Daring Poro, which is nice. I can get extra mana. And I have the Quick Quill, which will be nice too, so that I can really get a strong unit on the first turn. Oh, we got the Pouty Poro. The best Poro. Let's go ahead and buff him. Now, sadly, I only get to play it once before it becomes expensive. But, you know, you just gotta make those ones work sometimes. Let's go ahead and prank them. Let's get rid of something. Let's get rid of Whimsy. That's way too strong for you.
Stop eating or no more walking. Where did you get that?
There we go. Very nice. Okay. My board gets nice and strong at 6/8. Strong enough to handle what they got.
Let them see me, not you.
We're going to go ahead and use Daring Poro. We're going to use Sharesies in a second to give 1 unit another's value. There you go. And now they both activated Faded, which is nice for them, and the Brainworm got rid of the card. So win, 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 win. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. No, let's get rid of that. We're going to go Lifesteal so that we can give a unit permanent Lifesteal, and this will secure the end of the
Where
match.
did you get that?
G to the G. What's a unit with Scout? That I like the most. It's not you because you don't have Overwhelm. So it's you. Congratulations, you have been upgraded. You will now permanently have Lifesteal.
From darkness, light.
And we're just gonna put Yuumi on you this time, because we don't need to worry about you.
Been following me?
Yumi's already strong enough now. We don't need more help.
Believe, Aphelios.
Good. Bam, bam, bam. And we shall do it again. Call me Winter Soldier, because this is again. And again. And again. Excellent.
And we will find.
Okay, we're gonna make our way to the boss. this should suffice, I would say. Alright, Pouty Poro, that doesn't actually give it an item when I want it. This, on the other hand, is great. It becomes a Poro, but it has lifesteal permanently, so why not? Let's go ahead and cut a card. What's an expensive card in here? Rainbow Fish is not the best anymore. I've got a couple other ways to get to Elusive, including Yuumi, so I don't really need it anymore. Let's go ahead. What else are we cutting? Have I been getting... Oh, most of my units are 1 cost, so I'm not even getting value out of the Ibex for 4 mana.
At last, my time is
So we will do that. Okay, here we go. This should be fine. So, some thoughts on this build. To test Ranger's command, I think this was a good test. I feel like there was a decent amount of value in giving random units scout every turn. What didn't work was trying to pair the Ranger's command with the Succubus brand. I don't think these two really synergize as well together with the build I was trying to run, because the idea would be I take Yuumi and put it on whichever unit got scout, and then do what I gotta do. So if I were to recommend something, I would replace the Succubus brand with the Perfect Hex Core, or Ranger's command with the Perfect Hex Core, or Spirit of the Buru with either Gale Force or Ranger's command. Perfect Hex Core is just too good to pass up on her, and the only reason I didn't use it in this adventure is because they have the Broken Blade, which should make it not work. So beyond that, with Yuumi, you kind of get to figure out whatever you want, but my recommendations, a source of scout, so Ranger's command felt really good in that front. I would definitely recommend it. And then you can either figure out how you want to do going wide and big by using stuff like Succubus Brand, or another option to get big units. Spirit of the Buru wasn't too bad, honestly. I did enjoy Spirit of the Buru. Man, how do I want to do this? What do I have? Okay, double attack. I'm going to go ahead and attack first with the scout attack to let her do something and figure out what she wants. Oh, you butt. Frostbite. And this is why I did it. They have played all their cards. They have nothing left. Okay. Let's get Yuumi big. We'll start with it.
I'm ready to play, bop, and knock over some cups.
Bam. That's right. Think before you talk smack next time. Haha. Summoning free units is a little irritating, especially if they keep drawing something that's really good. Alright. Oh, they killed my Yuumi. That's fine. That'll work. I'll just let them do it. I don't want to give them much more value than they've already gotten. So, just blocking a little bit would be good.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
Let's go ahead and get some lifesteal as well.
Falls, the moon rises.
So now all my units are going to be 5/4s. Let's see. Buff Aphelios.
King of trolls coming through.
What is a king to the savior of all?
Let's go ahead and do that. And he'll give barrier to whoever attacks with him. So that can be her. Or it can be hit. And I'll use this to attack that. And those are my 3 scouts. Excellent. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay. Go ahead. Deal 2 to everything. That's actually... Oh, it duplicates. Oh, well then I lose 3 units. Okay, let's go ahead and make my units strong. Let's get rid of one of their units, actually.
Many ripples.
And I can fully heal Aphelios. That's big because now he'll make everybody 11-10, and then I have one more turn until everything on my board just outscales them.
With a knight's embrace.
Actually, I'll give him Scout.
You mustn't linger.
Or I'll give him Barrier. No, I'll give him Barrier. Go ahead.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
Alright, and we clean out some of their board. Excellent. Yumi also comes back, but I don't know. Does my star power activate? Dang, it does before Yumi comes back.
You, buddy.
Brutal. That's fine. Okay.
Pass, but I am eternal.
Am I about to be in a whole heaping pile of trouble? Nope. Let us buff Yumi. Keep her alive. We must, by all hands, save 2 mana for the Watcher. Because I think they've already activated it. Yes, they can already play their Watcher. You butt. That's fine. That is fine. Because they will not get the value out of it. Go ahead. Play your Watcher. I say nay. Excellent. Cool. We kill Lysandra.
No.
And we kill the Boro. And that's it. Okay, we should be fine. Because now everything's 15-4. With Scout, I can give lifesteal to people. Multiple people this turn. And as long as they don't have fast control, we're fine. Surely they're not going to have a whole bunch of entombs. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and forge him, even though it costs 2 mana, because it gives him barrier so that he can give barrier to this unit as well. Now they're in trouble. They frostbite me, so I lose their lifesteal. That's fine. They have double lifesteal. They're killing me. Wait, I had barrier. Oh, they frostbit the wrong unit. Why would you do that? I mean, I'm not going to say no. They let me lifesteal. Moon weapon, I guess. I've already played that one, so I shouldn't play it again. Let's go ahead and play Infernum.
I feel your pain, friend.
We'll go ahead and give one of our units stats. Let's give him Overwhelm, because he doesn't have it. Now, Lysandra's quickly running out of cards, so we should be able to wrestle enough control at this point. But it won't hurt to really drill it in.
Embrace.
Alright, and the full health Nexus is returned. From the brink of death back up to full. Thank you, can't stop, won't stop, won't stop. Yumi died. Tragic. No! Are you kidding me? Not the buried in ice. Okay, I need to like start refilling my board ASAP, so I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay, who's where? Elios, Nimble Poro, Plunder Poro. Let's replace the Nimble Poro. Luckily, I can block a lot of damage there. That's all I got. Play that. Let's go ahead and prank him. I don't want you to have that. Okay. Let's buff this unit as best we can. Oh, we can't. We can't buff them this turn. Let's just go ahead and hurt their other card in their hand. It's Lysandra again. Okay. If you're playing that, you're getting rid of most of your mana. Okay. Don't have Entomb again, dude. That's fine.
Good to be the king.
Let's go. Let's go ahead and kill that. No matter what they pick, it dies.
I will bury the world in ice.
Go ahead and give that. Let's go ahead and stun that unit so that they don't have it. Okay. Man, that Buried in Ice really made me have to work harder for this win than I would have had to. That's really annoying. That's okay, though. They are out of cards. Don't worry. They're not surely going to draw their second Buried in Ice, right? Right? They're going to entomb me again. Oh my god. Hilarious. Let's go ahead and protect one of our units. There we go. And we've gotten rid of their last card. What was it? Guess it didn't show up. Okay. Okay, they get another one of those. Fun. Alright. Let's see. Minimorph is still there. It still costs 4, so we're good. I can afford to put something on somebody to give him barrier. He has... These two guys have lifesteal, so if I do this, they can't attack me. It's easy. Alright. Do I just dare straight up put an attack? I think I do. Go. Attack! Oh, there we go. Okay. Wow, that was quite the hustle. So, I'm glad I put my thoughts in before the final battle, because that was very draining. Yes. Okay. So, again, to summarize, I do think that Ranger's Command is actually very good on Yuumi. The ability to get Scout on a unit in turn 1 is really nice. If there are other people that summon units that are not ephemeral at level 1, there may be mild value for them. I would not say Jace probably doesn't get that value. Just because he really wants to play 6-cost spells. There's other relics that he needs. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that summons cheap units, like that has them before the game starts. I guess technically Nora has a shot at it, but anybody that picks up a power, for example, that would say, hey, summon units, or at the beginning of the game have a unit. I guess, no, not Nora. Yeah, actually, maybe Nora. Nico, for example, could get value out of it, because you could multiple times attack, especially with her 6-star. But you'd be passing up the double Guardian's Orb. But I think Yuumi's probably the best user. This felt very nice, and I would definitely recommend giving it a try on her if you have it. But yeah, that's what we got. So let's see. That was all the time that we had today. So let's go ahead and send you guys somewhere. Kibby is still going, so we will go ahead and raid them. To everybody that came, thank you very much. It was great to see you guys. I will be back next week. We will be doing another run. I gotta figure out what we're doing. It could be a Zoe run. It could be more stuff with the Zoe champion herself. Or it could just be another runs like this where we're just testing things out. But I hope that I'll hear you guys, see you guys then. And this has been a wonderful stream. So thank you everybody for coming. It was great to hear from you all. And I will catch you guys next week. Here we go, starting the raid. Alrighty. Talk to you guys later.